Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll show you how to make Kashmiri meat harissa. As soon as one feels the first chill in the air, the thought of scrumptious harissa comes to mind. Harissa is a winter comfort food and all about a meat stew, though the process of making harissa is laborious, almost an art in itself, but definitely a must-have in chilly winters. Harissa is a star of Kashmiri winter breakfast. It's slow-cooked meat, deboned and then slowly stir-cooked with Kashmiri's mild spices, and till date it's done manually, that retains its taste and flavor. So let's get started. For making this winter delight, I have taken fennel seeds, quarter cup, 10 to 12 green cardamoms, 5 black cardamoms, 2 teaspoons of salt or according to your taste, 2 sticks of cinnamon, 9 to 10 garlic cloves, 8 to 10 whole black pepper, quarter teaspoon of cumin seeds, 6 cloves, oil around 1.5 cup, fennel seed powder 1 teaspoon, 2 pinches of saffron strands, 1 teaspoon of ginger powder and 1 tablespoon of ghee. It's optional, you can use oil also, and 3 thinly sliced onions, a glass of milk, it's optional but gives a good juicy feel, and rice 1 cup I have taken and I have soaked it in water. Rice is very important for harissa. And meat I have taken 1.5 kg. Meat should be preferably big chunks with bone intact. Now I have taken a muslin cloth and put whole spices in it. This way spices will give its flavor without coming in our teeth later while we are having harissa. So here I am adding fennel seeds, black cardamom, green cardamom, cloves, black pepper, and I am saving one black cardamom and cinnamon stick and some cardamom powder for later. So I will tie it up, like I'll make a knot like a potli or small pouch, secure it with a tight knot. This spice potli is optional, but in our family we do it this way. So in a cooker now I have taken meat, enough water, garlic cloves and the spice pouch or potli. Now I'm going to cook meat up to 5 whistles and then simmer it for around 45 minutes, minimum 45 minutes, so that the meat falls off the bones. We have to cook it up to that stage so that the meat falls off bones. Now after 5 whistles and around 45 minutes of cooking on low flame, here you can see that the meat has fallen off the bones. So at this stage I'll take off our spice potli and cook it on high flame for around 5 to 10 minutes. Boiling for a while. Now at this stage I'll take off the bones, or you can simply strain it, take out the bones and meat separate. I'm just taking out the bones because I have not added whole spices to it. I had added a potli. So if you want, you can keep spices, or you can just whatever you are able to find you can remove. And I'm taking out few glasses of stock from this that we can use later. Now it has been boiling on high flame. At this stage now I'll add blended soaked rice paste, but here we have to keep it stirring so that no lumps are formed of rice. Keep stirring till it thickens and no lumps are formed. Now at this stage, when it has thickened, I'll add a cup of stock and keep stirring. We have to keep it stirring on low flame till it thickens more. The slow cooking and stirring is the essence of this mouth-watering harissa. Now I am adding 1 cinnamon stick, black cardamom and cardamom powder, green cardamom powder. You can add whole green cardamom also if you don't have powder. Meanwhile, I have heated half of the oil and fried onions in it. We have to fry onions till they are dark brown, and add this hot oil and onion mixture to harissa and keep stirring. We don't have to stop stirring at any point. On low flame we have to keep low flame and keep stirring till it thickens. Now at this stage I am adding salt, ginger powder and fennel seed powder. Mix properly and keep stirring on low flame till it thickens. Now you can see it has thickened. So at this stage I'll turn off the flame and let it cool down. Now the temperature has come down. Now we need to roll up our sleeves and mash it. I'm using this steel masher. You can use any masher, wooden, steel or whatever is available with you, and keep mashing for around 20 minutes. It's a good workout for arms. So while it has thickened, while mashing, so I'll be adding saffron and milk. So I have soaked saffron in milk and I'll be adding that to it. If you have not taken milk, you can simply add a glass of or cup of stock and saffron strands, but you have to soak saffron in water. So keep mashing till it thickens. And I'm removing the cardamom and cinnamon stick from it. Then when it thickens, then add a cup of stock, meat stock again. Keep mixing so that it gets mixed properly. The meat should be ground so that it changes its color and has a thick web-like consistency. At this stage we will turn on the flame and keep it on very low flame for around 30 minutes. Keep mixing in between so that it doesn't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Now once you feel that most of the stock has absorbed, at this stage we will add hot oil. I have just added some cumin seeds to oil. You can add cumin seeds like this only, but I added to hot oil. Keep cooking it on low flame and keep stirring in between. Keep cooking till you feel oil is visible on the surface of harissa. It may take around 10 more minutes. On low flame we have to cook it. Now the oil is visible and no more stock is left in harissa. At this stage I'll turn off the flame. Harissa is served hot with fried onions or shallots. So I have dished it out and I'll pour piping hot oil or ghee on it. I'm using ghee and some onions. Or ghee with shallots are used to give final tadka before serving, and it tastes best with locally available bakery. I have paired it with naan. Harissa is a mild and favorite breakfast in winters in Kashmir. Give it a try and let me know in comments how it turns. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.